coming soon. Speaking of homelessness, Don Robinson is not homeless. Don Robinson is not homeless. Like I said, there are people that want to work and there are people that don't want to work. And there are people that are completely fine with paying rent. And there are some people that are not fine with paying rent. And she's one of them. So for her coming out on social media to brag, I wouldn't even say to brag about being homeless. Like, it was like, I personally feel like it was a sympathy plea in some way, because it was like, why be embarrassed of it? Why cause all this havoc? And then you come out here days later saying that it was your decision as to why you chose to live in your car as one of the greatest singers from one of the greatest groups of all times. Has a phenomenal voice. And like I said, living in Fort Lauderdale, I'm seeing them tour. She ain't on the tour. She in the car. They said she's always been a problem. But there was a young man in Indiana that said, because, she pretty. And I was like, ain't no way, Don, she should be homeless. But I get it. You don't want to accept everything from every man or from every person. I totally get that. There was a very nice young man in Indianapolis or Indiana somewhere. I don't know. It could be Indianapolis. It could be Gary. I don't know. But he offered her to live in his home without him being there. He just had an investment property that she could live in and get on her feet. And this is what this heifer said. What she said? What a video at?
En Vogue singer Dawn Robinson was just offered housing, but the singer has decided to continue living in her car because she's not in need of a home, and her car life is a part of her journey. After Dawn's homeless video went viral, a fan offered the singer a place to stay until she gets on her feet. The fan, who goes by the name of DeWitt Lawrence, wrote, "I have a house in Indianapolis you can stay in that I was fixing up for traveling nurses. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath bungalow on the east side. I know Indiana is not Las Vegas or Los Angeles, but at least you can stretch out and relax." However, Dawn declined Lawrence's offer and admitted she was just fine living in her car. Dawn wrote, "Lawrence, you have a beautiful heart. Laugh out loud. To even offer says a lot about you, but I am not in need of a home yet. My car life is part of my journey. I am building my future, which will include my beach home in the future. Laugh out loud. The documentary will chronicle every step." So there we have it. It appears Dawn is only living in her car because she wants to.
And you know what? I'm not even going to hate on her. I like it. She's moved from begging to sacrificing so that she can buy something and it's hers. And so while a lot of people will go and live with their mama, she did live with her mama. Mama kicked her out. While a lot of people will go and live with a man, she said, "I'm not willing to give up no ass." Okay. While a lot of people would end up taking an opportunity like that, she said, "No, I'm going to stay in my car. I'm going to save money, and I'm going to put this money into building a beach home. And I just hope for God that it's in Mexico somewhere. Because, Lord Jesus, United States, 39%. The homelessness rate has gone up 39%.